so Miller unfortunately did a huge mistake going into Grotto with the not enough shards for the upgrade, so that was kind of the first upset that we had. And the same we had for... Now Van Flash had a mistake on Queen of Crows that was quite large. So yeah, as you said, overall Miller had the way better movement gameplay. But unfortunately, yeah, Arcane, that was rough. That was a really tough one for Miller.
You know, a little bit of time for both runners to, in addition to having had the break, also Ninja Village. You hold right, you slash a couple lanterns. You hope you get homie shards. But a minute 41 of kind of calming things down heading into Autumn Hills.
Yeah, especially during the cutscene, both runners have enough time to take some deep breaths, calm down, and hopefully go energized into the second round. And yeah, I think Miller will be a bit of upset about that Arcane, so let's hope he can take that kind of rage or whatever emotion that came through his body and can empower that into his gameplay now. So and we have both one shot on both sides. That's nice.
Nice. RNG playing even, at least in the early going.
And yeah, maybe, we don't know, but maybe it was karma for Miller because he stepped on Necro.
So. Oh, you know what? That is a salient point, my friend.
So, yeah, maybe stuff like that is based on karma points that you get for stepping on Fabricants.
All right, Miller will have reset the game for Alpha Plant. Flash going with ye old Prey strats for the damage boost.
So, way cleaner age or two with Flash right now. So last time he had a bit of trouble with the lanterns and... Okay, immediately Flash got a turtle sucking, but I think it's fine. So
black hole turtles, won't you come and eat my time, save?
But also a fair shot from both runners. So this last time Flash got more shots, so he couldn't go directly towards the left-hand side. This time both runners need to go right. So we're in sync.
Like to see it in the early going. About a minute into Autumn Hills. Miller will undoubtedly be paying closer attention to his shard count into Howling Grotto this time.
I hope Miller pays more attention to the shard count this time.
That's so rough. One shard short too.
So Flash got boosted left. Yeah, that's what you get if you don't believe in the Alpha Plant.
SMH my age, dude.
I mean, either go with the Alpha Plant or the Belial block was whatever, but yeah, just with refusing to do any of those, man.
You know, sometimes you just throw caution to the wind and you decide, you know what, I'll let the gods decide. And the gods have spoken.
So let's see. Water cycle. Last time Miller had a way better water cycle than Flash. No, Flash had a better water cycle. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so but yeah, looking good on Miller's side. Yeah, kind of equal on both sides. Let's see how Lifeguard is handling both of them. So no bonking into the water. Clean spike tower by Miller. Clean spike tower by Flash. Looking good so far.
Very nice, very nice. No drop down for Flash into the shard pool there. Taking a look at the shards, he was already at 72 before then. And entering the Firefly room, he's actually ahead on shards. So nice little heads up there from Flash.
Yeah, I think he dropped down the last race, right? So it was kind of strange that he just didn't do it this time.
84 is the shard count.
Yeah, 91 for both.
Cleaner room this time for Miller. He did have a little bit of a hiccup there. Game number 1. Stump jump is a no-go for Miller, is good for Flash.
Yeah, that puts Flash in, I think, oh god, yeah, barely in the lead. So
he's got like a paperclip of extra distance on Miller.
Yeah, Miller has some small mistakes and hiccups here and there in order that's currently putting Flash into the lead, but especially on the warp dot stages, we could saw that Miller was way more secure than Flash in the last race.
Particularly Craig's, not so much Glacial Peaks, but Craig's was definitely advantageous for Miller as far as these two opponents are concerned.
So Miller going into the shop with one more shard than Flash. Maybe that's with shard that Miller needs at the end.
Maybe, yeah.
Bamboo. let's hope.
Maybe that's the one that threw him off. A little bit of spaghetti entering the last couple rooms there for Miller, though it does allow Flash to have a couple seconds advantage. Heading into the start of the Leaf Golem fight, gets up decently close, edging his way forward, ducking down for the slash. That is a good kill for both. Miller a little bit further away, will lose some frames. Having to go right just a little bit longer, but well done by both runners. Yeah, it's about 2 seconds.
The Leaf Golem at Miller's side was pretty close to going into the jumping up, so it was a bit scared, but yeah, it looked fine at the end. So will Miller step on Necro again?
Chin rub. Flash jumps over.
Miller stepping on the Necro again.
All right. Will that come to fruition in the Karma payback on Arcane Golem? We shall see.
Flash taking a damage boost off the skeleton to make the cycle. Didn't see that in a while. So let's see, Gauntlet Room. Last time it was pretty okayish on both sides, so
yeah. I don't expect too much different. That's a scripted room, so as long as you know what your plan of attack is going in, you are fine. No butt boost for either runner.
Yeah, understandable. Butt boost, especially on waist nerfs, can be. Oh god, Flash had another. Yeah, Flash is really scary in that room. He barely made the damage boost on the skeleton. And last time he took the spike ball.
He's probably got Aerosmith Living on an Edge playing in his headphones right now.
Yeah, last time we got no Badonkers. So, but both runners attempted to go for Badonk, but yeah, Miller bonked him to the ceiling. Flash missed the projector at all. Let's see how it turns out this time.
No Cutie Crusher from either runner. Not surprising, neither of them went for it in race number 1 either.
Yeah, clean water damage boost from Flash, same from Miller.
No, Flash's description on his Twitch says speedrun novice. Sir, you have a 31. You're not a novice.
Yeah, I think Flash is good in talking himself a bit down when he normally should be. I think he's a very great runner, so
He sticky ninja'd and went for a second setup and whiffed. Will allow Miller to actually gain the lead here, leaving the arena fight just by a second or so.
Respect for Flash going for a second try to get the setup, but unfortunately took a lot of time. And the Wisp-Warp was not in the best position for Flash either, so... So yeah, right now, Badonk leads the race so far.
Alright, well, Ruxin played even in match number 1, going low for both sides, which was my prediction for this race. So if we invert that, then I anticipate we'll get one high and one low, and I'm going to say that once again, Flash is going to get the low and Miller will get the high. Stick to the bygones. How you do? No balls of steel from Miller. Cycle is fine.
No balls of steel from Flash, but yeah, it's kind of like going into Waxen. I think it was the same. No, last time Flash was a bit of a lead. But yeah, I mean, we are used to the back and forth between these two.
For sure. All right, we'll get the RNG tell on Miller's side first. That is a low. All right.
And high Waxen for Flash.
I had the count right, but I had the runners wrong. It's Flash that gets the RNG advantage. We'll have the floor kill, however, as opposed to
so that means not the most cleanest top Waxen, but that's still a bigger time save than Miller. So let's see, 48. Yeah, I think, okay, Miller's only 2 seconds behind Flash. So.
Would you like a dramatic reading of Chinese food again?
Yeah, sure.
I like Chinese food. Chinese food is good for you. I like to eat Chinese food, and Chinese food is yummy too. If you like me too, you will bring me Chinese food because it is so yummy. Did I mention I like Chinese food?
That's the chat for that amazing dramatic Chinese food.
Same room for the runners still, as we return back to doing our jumps.
Bringing a bit more variance to the Chinese food song. It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so tree room. What was the result last race? I think Miller dropped down into the spikes. Flash made it safe. So Flash jumping over, Miller jumping over, looking good on both sides. Yeah,
very nice. Like to see a couple extra slashes on that platform for safety from Miller though. Whereas Flash just went.
But BC11 was really nerve-wracking for Flash last time.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Getting a clean N2 this time. Miller missing the N2 this time. Trying to go for the backup. Getting it second try. Nice.
Alright, good. Yeah, so to your point.
Still faster than going through the right side.
Yeah, and to your point that you made in race number 1, where he went immediately for going immediately for elevator. It's just kind of one of those things that, when the race nerves settle down, it's a little bit easier to just have confidence in yourself and know that you're going to be able to push the buttons correctly. So,
yeah, I learned once from a great runner that you try to get every possible backup, and if you don't get that, you just reset. Shout out to Belial.
All right, that is going to be, however, second try BC11 is going to do 13-12 exits, or entrance rather, to Howling Grotto. 4 Flash, and Miller about a 22. So yeah, 10-second separation. This time Miller has the shards.
Yeah, he has more than enough shards to... Yeah, unfortunately missing 6 shards, I think. Or, no, 6 or... No, more than 6, yeah. If you have enough, I think he would have needed 25. If you have 25 more shards, then you can even buy the health upgrade early. For the extra safety in Grotto.
Yeah, but how much of that time are you going to lose to menuing? Forgetting how to do it because you'd never go for it. All right, Miller's Grotto, I would argue, is slightly better on movement than Flash's, but not by a whole lot. And that was in spite of, Miller having to go for wingsuit attack list strats for like the first half.
Yeah, unfortunately, Flash immediately had a bad whistle rope in front of him. But his DK room is looking way cleaner right now. So will he go for DK skip?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh my god!
I wasn't panicking, you were panicking.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes for Miller.
That was really, really close. Yeah. Yeah, so Miller was fine, but Flash was kind of in the saw blade. It was,
getting a little spooky, but yeah, we're good. We're good. So you like to see it. Both runners miss DK skip in game number 1. Get it in game number 2. So definitely signs for both runners that they have settled into this match. Miller behind the 8 ball, of course, down 1-0 to Flash.
Yeah, the gap is unfortunately, at least in my gut feeling, the gap is getting a bit larger between both of these runners. I think Miller is doing a couple more mistakes right now.
I'll give you a count after this room here from Flash. 15, 38. So it was 10 seconds. Oh, yeah, he's 2 seconds slower.
Yeah.
Yep. Good eye, good eye. Emerald Golem, can you count to 7?
That's kinda shouldn't be spooky. God. Catacombs is not spooky, Newfie. Only the spooky staff is spooky.
Flash successfully counting to 7 gets the shuriken throw in and up top on the right hand side. And switches off to the left. Miller counting to 7 as well. Yeah, it should be pretty clean from Flash. Looking good for Miller. Let's see what Wisp RNG does. Oh yeah, nice for Flash. Damage taken right into that, getting the kill nice and quick, nice and clean. See how it goes from Miller.
Yeah, Miller's was a bit scuffed last time, but yeah, that's a quick kill. Unfortunately, a bit up high, but the kill was fast, so it's fine.
Mm.
So, I think Quiz Room was fine on both sides last time.
Yeah, it was Queen that was the big difference.
But Queen was the decider. Flash unfortunately saw some seeds in the Queen fight. So no peanut butter boost on Flash side. I think Miller's not going for peanut butter boost as well. Yeah, no PB boosts.
Wouldn't expect a whole lot of note between these two runners to come up.
Yeah,
there'll be a couple things here and there, but like.
Yeah, but did you know that this the white room that Flash is currently in has 2 checkpoints because it's so large?
I did in fact know that.
Damn. What, we have a command for that? That's nice.
Yeah, we do. It's not the full one that you'd see in a guy like Kyle Berry's, but it's still there. Ooh, Miller having a duck under the spike ball does successfully lure the bird over though.
But Flash also had at the end need a bit of extra time getting over that last obstacle. So I think both kind of had the same time going out of that room. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my instant replay feature from Mr. Dino to kind of analyze stuff like that.
Yeah. Forthcoming? Question mark.
Yeah, slow motion and instant replay. We need such things. And an analyze desk as well.
Shuriken throws are good for Flash onto the switch. Miller will be coming up on that shortly himself. Flash did lose a little bit of time, taking a knockback from Blue Kappa, but has otherwise been fairly clean with Miller here. And to his credit, Miller keeping up as well.
So bully room for Flash. Yeah, 2 damage, 2 hits. So kind of normal standard bully room, I would say. Let's see how Miller's going through.
Well, it's might be 3.
Nope, yeah, kind
2.
of looked like 3, but barely made it with 2. Flash. Last time Flash bailed out of any strats and just waited out the cycle. Yeah, doing the same again here. Flash is getting a bit low in my opinion. I'm kind of worried. Yeah, taking it safe.
Yeah, he was a little bit worried too. He's good now, gets the health refill, 2024 Queen entry for Flash.
Yeah, he definitely lost some time in Quiz Room.
Yeah, about 6 seconds. Left side start for Flash, getting her into the corner this time. Oh, he actually got knocked back a little bit far away and misses.
Mistake.
Yeah,
same
exactly.
mistake by Flash, but it was exactly the same mistake.
Ooh, and he makes it again?
Yeah, exactly the same green fight by Flash this time. But a way better recovery from Flash. But yeah,
Yes.
kind of the same. It's kind of mirrored like the last match. Only that Flash got a way better recovery than waiting out the seeds. But it's, yeah.
I like how the ninja on Miller's side in that cutscene stopped facing left, which coincidentally happens to be looking at Flash's screen, which made me think that Miller's ninja was going like, Flash, brother, please.
Just learn the queen fight, please.
Press the button's forehead. All right, that is a 21:37 shop exit for Miller. And 45 for Flash. So yeah, 8-second advantage for Miller, which might as well be 8 years. Just kidding.
Yeah, and before Queen, we had a 6-second advantage for Flash. So
So basically a flip-flop as we head into Craig's. And as we saw in game number 1, Craig's was a lot cleaner than Flash's in terms of movement. Evidence there again. Flash takes a hit and has to recover on the right side wall.
So no Naga bird from Miller. But yeah, I don't expect any Naga birds here. So same on Flash, yeah. But yeah, Flash really has a rough time right now in Cracks.
Whiffs that rope dart twice on the lower edge of that platform there. He's just I don't know if it's not practiced or not confident.
Flash going accidentally in the shop. Oh my god.
Just wanted to say hi to shopkeeper. It's okay. He's cute.
Yeah, just a quick visit to Sharpie. How are you doing?
I'll get a story from you after the race, guys. No teleport for Miller. This is looking clean for Miller for sure.
Yeah, Flash, like the last... It's kind of like we entered the same state like the last race between these two. So always starting with a bad queen fight.
So what you're saying is that we're going to see Miller go for a laser skip, get hit, and
I don't know. Seriously, if that is the result of this match again... That is devastating for Miller.
I'll just hang up my microphone. I'll be done.
So I didn't see what Miller started out, but I think he has a way better pattern this time. In the last race, he had a really rough Cousins uses pattern.
I honestly just straight up don't remember Miller's pattern in game 1.
It was something above a minute. It was just purely awful.
Flash's has been okay. He's got the pinball machine once, but
yeah. But do we see another attack? No, I think it should be fine. Yeah. So yeah, I think this will be decided by Tower of Time again.
Yeah, probably. I do expect Flash to recover a couple seconds here. Shuffle, please, in chat. As Miller has a little bit of trouble with that initial jump. Ooh, but wait, misses the rotor as well. Has to reset underneath that platform. This is an
going the
inauspicious
extra
start for Miller.
roundabout.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I just want to say that first jump in Glacier, that cursed wall, it can be a huge time loss. Bless you. So let's, yeah. I think last time Flash had a pretty clean Glacier compared to his cracks.
Yeah. This is like night and day. It's like you took a look at what Flash's Craig's was, and you were like, "There's no way Glacial's going to go well for him." But then he handled it beautifully. So, just one of those things, man. You know, different runners are more practiced, or just more comfortable with different things in different stages. That's
I think it's just the color of cracks, because cracks is more brownish, reddish. You get more aggressive if you do mistakes, while Glacier is in this blue, icy colors. So you are way more calm going into a Glacier.
Look at Storm popping out the psychology.
Yeah, I mean, I can't just trash talk cracks every time.
Have to give it some reasoning at least. Alright, Miller seems to have recovered after the early spaghetti here in Glacial. Has been playing the back half of it pretty well. Teleport, very nice. Heading up the final climb. 26:36 exit for Miller. I think we said it was like I think it was like 12 seconds difference.
Before Colors and Seuses, it was 12 seconds, yeah.
50, so 14 seconds difference right now. Still pretty good. Still pretty close.
Yeah, I think Flash opted out of Hail Mary, or didn't even attempt to go for it, while Miller tried it, but had some troubles. But yeah, Flash died doing Tower twice. I mean, despite Miller's death to, unfortunately, Arcane. But yeah, so let's see how the Tower of Time is handling both.
Yeah, Levy's special kind of just causing a misfire of neurons, I think, for Flash.
I mean, it's a scary strat. It can really go wrong pretty quickly. I'm still terrified going for Levy specials, especially in races. It's so easy to mess up and just mistime one of the jumps, and then you're just straight dead. Yeah. So Miller, unfortunately, did he have a whisper? I'm not sure.
No, half Marrier, I think, is what he was going for.
And Flash opting out again. I know that Flash is capable of doing Hail Mary, but yeah, seems
probably
like
just not practiced with it recently. Maybe like a rust situation.
Yeah. So with ropes from Miller. Yeah, looking fine.
Yeah, it's good. 2 HP as well.
So Levy's special for last time Miller had some troubles with the Cooney 1 cycle room. He was stuck there for quite a while Flash was dying. Most people didn't pay any attention to that, I think, due to that, but Miller had some troubles with his room. Looking way better this time. And gets an HP drop, if I saw that correctly.
Yep.
So we will see a French. And
Flash doing what he can to keep up.
Yeah, bailing out of the Cooney 1 cycle, but gets enough HP for laser boost.
Yep, so he'll be able to keep even on that at least. This so different circumstances, but this might still come down.
So Flash already getting 1.5 seconds more of a time save due to laser boost compared to French. So Oh, I just hope Miller will not touch the lasers again.
Yep.
I hope Miller, maybe he knows how he is performing and just bails out of laser skip. He can afford that. He don't need to do laser skip right now. Doesn't
Might
need
be
to do
one of those
laser
things.
skip.
If he's watching, it might be one of those things.
But if he does and touching the lasers again, oh my god, then please pray for Miller in the chat. I think after that horror story in the first race, he would just bail out of laser skip, to be honest. And Flash having troubles rope darting the platform right now. And after 3 tries, completely opting out of the threat.
All right, moment of truth on Miller's side.
Will he go for it? Will he go for laser skip?
He's